Played. Would you play number one or number two for them this year?
I played number two singles and number one doubles.
Wow. Well, you're number one in our hearts.
Now I got to tell you something too. And we're going to talk a lot with Guy and Alex and Leighton. But the first thing when we first started talking this morning, the guy said, first of all, welcome back, Guy. Last time we saw it was the BNP Paribas.
Thank you.
He said, Dan, this is the best. Tell everybody what you told me about Alex here.
Well, he's by far the best local product that's ever played for College of the Desert.
When that man says it, that is huge, Alex. So congratulations.
Thank you.
How's that make you feel?
It's the most amazing feeling in the world,
I guess.
honestly. Yeah.
Well, now,
cool.
why would you say that, Guy? Just elaborate on it a little bit.
Well, he played all the junior tournaments. He was nationally ranked. He had a scholarship to go to the University of Arizona. Chose not to take it, but he's got all the skills. He's a great doubles player. He did not lose a doubles match this year.
Wow.
27-0,
Wow.
1-0 high, which is kind of a childhood dream for him.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a little shy. He did play number one several times this year. He did win the conference tournament and beat our other number one. I gave him his only loss this year, actually.
Alex, come on, man! Don't shortchange yourself, man. Jeez.
He's just quiet.
Jeez.
He's just taking it all in, I think. But man, Alex, that's pretty amazing. I mean,
thank you.
Just reflect on it. You probably played since you're still a young man, but you probably played since you were in grade school or whatever. Talk about that.
Yeah, so I started playing tennis when I was 7.
Wow.
My dad, he played on the tour for a little bit, so he got me, started.
Sure.
I was coached by Jackie Cooper.
Oh wow.
For 7 years.
Yeah.
And then unfortunately he passed away when I was 14.
Yeah.
But yeah, after he passed away, I didn't really take tennis that easily. It was pretty tough after that.
Yeah, it was tough for a lot of people.
Oh yeah. And I wouldn't say until my junior year, senior years when I started really excelling, and then after high school I even took a year off of tennis because I was actually getting a little bit burnt out from it. But after that year, I started coaching, started making some money again, and that kind of lit my fire for sure.
Yeah.
Got back on the court, and thankfully, Guy put me on the team, and I really found tennis again, and I think that's what really changed everything. Just getting on the court and playing for a team.
Yeah, that's really important.
Yeah, having my teammates lift me up and stuff was so great this season.
Exactly.
For sure.
Go ahead, Guy. You look like you got a comment about that.
No, I'm just getting comfortable in my seat. But I agree with all that. But it wasn't just a matter of me asking him to be on the team. I had to kind of use every trick in the book to try to get the guy to play. He didn't want to play at first.
Really?
Yeah.
How come?
The
burnout thing?
The burnout,
yeah,
I just wasn't feeling tennis.
Yeah.
I really wasn't. I'm not really sure, but I'm really glad I did though. Because I think this
a lot
year.
Of people are.
This year, yeah, for sure, yeah.
When you were young like that, Alex, when you first started out, who were some of your mentors? Who were some of the guys you watched? Who was the big tennis stars of that time that you wanted to aspire to play like?
Well, for sure, Federer when I was, born and growing up, that's kind of who was the superstar.
He was, and that was fairly early on in his career when you were that age.
Yeah. And then eventually, I started, liking more of the younger guys. I liked Monfils because of, his personality.
Yeah.
I really like Dominic Thiem. He's young.
Yeah.
I even got to hit with him a couple times, and he's.
These are all names that were just at the BNP.
Yeah.
You need to take credit that because you hit with him. That's why you won the BNP.
That's exactly
come on. I'm trying to be your agent here, Alex. All right.
He's always working it. That's what we love Leighton right here. But he, Leighton Leighton knows so much about tennis. He's brought in so many great guests. And
not as much as Guy. Let's get that straight here. Guy is the smartest tennis guy here, and Alex is probably number 2.
Well, then you'd be number 3. And there's only 4. But anyway, so Guy, what else going on? Big ones on all the time at the Palm Desert with the tennis. Last time we talked, as we said on the air, we had you at the BNP Paribas, and we're kind of reflecting on what has happened with that. But wow, champions this year too. So it's really a huge event.
Well, just really enjoyed the guys on the team this year. We didn't have much depth, and one of the guys, one of the top players, got German measles of all things.
Yeah, wow, measles. Yeah, when I was
Manfred?
a kid, I remember the measles thing was everybody got measles, mumps, and chickenpox. They didn't hear anything about measles. Now all of a sudden you're hearing all kinds of stuff about
it. Seems like it's back again.
Yeah.
But another guy had a bad ankle sprain, and I felt really fortunate just to get those 6 guys to the finish line.
Absolutely.
We had some tough playoff matches, and it was fun. It was fun.
I got a question for Guy. Guy, it's been 15 years since your last title. What was it like coming back after so long, and why did you decide to return? Because sometimes people, they don't want to go back to where they've had a lot of success. I mean, 8 titles, and you built the program, you created the program. Why come back, and what was different coaching after 15 years at COD?
Well, I wanted to see if I could win another title, number one. Number two, I've been through a divorce, so I wanted to see if I would enjoy living out here again. It was always great. I'd stay out here in the winter. And it's just very satisfying to see these guys go on and get their scholarships. But there has been a lot of rule changes, and a lot of them I really don't like. They've changed the format as far as the regionals and the state goes, and there's a lot of things at the school. I can't just give the kid a key and go out and he can go out and serve and hit on a ball machine. I have to be there all the time. There's a lot of different things.
It didn't really stop you, though. I mean, you just came out and win another title with what sounds like you were shorthanded compared to what you're used to.
Well, we got a little lucky putting these guys together.
It's more than luck.
It was some hard work,
Yeah.
no doubt about it.
Of course. Well, you talk about, too, we've been here 21 years in the desert. How much College of the Desert has changed. I mean, I remember when it was just kind of like a couple, but now it's a big, huge complex and a lot of stuff happening there. Athletics and other departments, too.
Yeah, they've really upped. I mean, the population of the school now has probably tripled since I've been
Sure.
there. They've got state-of-the-art weight rooms. We've got 8 nice tennis courts. The facilities are a lot better. The new gym, and they're still building right now. A lot of construction going on.
Yeah.
So it's got that new beautiful library
Right,
right there.
right.
So there's a lot of good things going on.
Good school.
We had a lot of good people that we worked with in administration, secretaries, athletic director, Gary Plunkett. They were all showing us a lot of support. It was great to.
Yeah.
Dan, the first time I met Alex, how old were you, Alex? Do you remember? Do you remember this, by the way? It was Halloween.
Halloween, no.
That's a good
Oh
time to
yes,
meet
of course I
somebody.
remember this. Yes, I was dressed up as Bobby Riggs.
But the funny part, he came out to the tennis garden and Billie Jean was there.
Yeah, she was.
No kidding. How great
He
is
comes
that?
he comes out and takes a picture.
Guess who I am?
Yeah, and I didn't quite know who he was. I said, "Oh, this is a great photo," and stuff like that. And then they told me, "Oh, this is Alex," because I knew his dad, because there was a teaching pro tournament they used to play at
Right,
Indian Ridge. So
right.
I knew Ken really well. He was like, he would come by and win that tournament a lot.
Yeah.
And I saw him at Bobby Riggs. I just thought it was
First of
so
all, who
funny.
would even dress like Bobby Riggs on Halloween?
Alex did.
Alex did. That's great. Now, I know all know our buddy Rosie Casals, and Layton brought Rosie in here, and she just had her tournament. Was it last Sunday out at Indian
Oh
Ridge?
yeah, Alex helped out.
I figured he probably was there.
Yeah.
Well, I help out every year actually.
Do
This
ya?
is the only time I did not come. This is the first year because I was at the Ojai tournament.
Oh, sure, yeah.
But every year I'm there and it's a great event, and I'm always helping out there. It's
Talk
awesome.
about the Ojai tournament, because that's a big deal, isn't it?
The Ojai tournament is one of the most prestigious tournaments in California,
Right.
and it's by far my favorite tournament I've ever played.
Yeah.
In sophomore year, my partner Bradley Cummins and I, we won the doubles high school championship.
Wow.
So we're on the wall there forever. We
Oh,
have the
no
picture
kidding.
and
That's
stuff,
great.
put
Yeah.
up. So every year we go back, we get to see it. So
Yeah.
every time we come back, it's just a big deal. So once I knew I was playing for College of the Desert, I knew I was playing the Ojai tournament.
Yeah.
So that was kind of my main focus. I
Right.
got to win that.
Exactly.
Singles or doubles, I want to win one of them. But
And you did.
yeah, in the doubles, yeah, which is good. But,
Right.
in the singles, I did very well as well. I made it to the finals,
Right.
which is a huge accomplishment for me. Especially,
Sure.
that was one of my biggest goals, was to make it to the finals
And
at
you did
least. Yes.
Yeah.
But many times Guy was telling us throughout the season, the only time these guys are going to beat us is if we run out of shape.
There you go.
If we
He
get
was
a little
right.
bit too tired.
He's always right.
He's absolutely right about
Yeah,
that. I remember
exactly.
in the semifinal match, every changeover, I was looking at Guy. I was like, I'm tired. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I pushed
You did
through
it.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just feels good.
You wanted to add something, guys.
That Ojai is an amazing tournament. I've actually been there 50 years.
Wow.
And that format change that I spoke to about earlier, we played the team championship on Wednesday against Foothill, played well, won the team championship.
Right,
Immediately the next day at 8 o'clock, you have to play a singles match followed by another singles match, and then doubles. Now that's on Thursday. Then on Friday,
Wow.
you play 2 singles, 2 doubles.
Wow.
Saturday,
I see how you ran out of steam.
Saturday you go again, 2 singles,
Wow.
2 doubles.
All in, man.
Now, I've had many times in the past when they had the format where you could only allow 2 singles players play and 2 doubles teams. I had my finalists were from COD and my doubles guys were from COD.
Mm-hmm.
This year, the 2 singles finalists were COD and they won the doubles. I'd never had that happen.
Wow.
I've had my other doubles teams win it,
Yeah.
but not the same guys playing all those matches and winning it. So
Wow.
it was really
Huge.
a great accomplishment for these guys.
And when did that, it just happened, I mean, just in the last little while?
That just it was finished last Sunday. That's
Right.
that's why we
That's
weren't
why I
able
couldn't
to
go,
help
sure.
Rosie out.
Right,
yeah.
exactly, yeah. Good deal. All right, you guys.
So Alex, can we get you back to Arizona? Because that's where I went to school. I think we need you.
might
Hold
take
on,
a
I got to
while.
do some recruiting. Well, although I hope this is an NCAA violation. Maybe, maybe we get the FBI after us, like the basketball team. That could be a problem.
Well, Alex tells us, with all this incredible tennis ability, I'm thinking we're going to see him at the BNP one day, but he's interested in this business league.
He's gunning for you, brother.
I know. I
Watch your back.
Get to sleep in.
Watch your back. Watch your back. I hear he's pretty good.
Good deal. Well,
Hey, I got one more question
Go
for
ahead,
Guy, if you
Jim,
don't
go
mind.
ahead.
You know, Guy, if you don't mind, we'll talk a little about Taylor. How do you feel about him on the clay court season so far, and also, you know, what do you think has to happen
And
for
this
him
is
to have a
Guy's
good
son we're
run?
talking about.
Yeah, Guy's son Taylor Fritz, who's one of the top Americans, one of the
Exactly.
top
Was that
young
the BNP?
players.
Yep.
Yeah.
He had a very good Monte Carlo. He beat Joe Wilfred Songa in the first round, and then he beat one of the top clay quarters in the world, Diego Schwartzman. Since then, he just lost recently in Portugal. He can play on the European clay because his footing's good. It's just a matter of getting the right draws and him playing well. Unfortunately, I heard some bad news that he's gaming it too much. He likes just to hip lead and play those games, and I think that's why he's been.
Alex is smiling.
I think that's why he's been a little up and down.
Probably.
I mean, the guys that I'm talking to in Norway are telling me this, that there's something wrong.
Thumbs up.
To
Love
her-
having you guys in here, and you're always welcome, of course. 47 past the hour. Parting question always, Guy, what's something your fans don't know about you?
Well, you stumped me on that one before. I
See,
should have
I know.
been ready for it.
Listen, that's the whole thing. It doesn't
Let's go
work.
to break. Let me think about that one.
If I set you up first, it doesn't work the same way. But anyway, it's great having all of you with us, and don't be strangers. And Alex, if you decide you want to come in here, you got to start getting up at 3.
Don't open that door, Dan.
No
Don't-
gaming at night. And anyway, but
Don't
hey,
open that door, Dan. If you open it, he might close it on you. Okay.
Okay.
Be careful.
He could get there at 3. He's just coming in.
It's
Yeah,
just
I'm coming in. I'm only sleeping.
Hey, thanks for being here, guys. It is Coffee with Dan, and I'm Radio. So it's transformed.